Hey there, adventurers, and welcome back to another episode of the Awkward Dungeon Master. This week, I want to talk to you guys about how you get murder hobos to roleplay. You have my good friend Marcia to thank for this one, so Marcia, if you are out there watching, this one's for you. So the first bit of advice that I have for you guys on this one is to just meet the player at their level. If you've got a murder hobo, start in combat. So obviously I'm not talking about the kind of murder hobos that just run around town killing shopkeepers and things. We're talking about the kind of people that are just like, I must kill every single monster that comes at me because that's my job. So if you have one of those kinds of people and all they ever want to do is kill shit, meet them on their level. So when they're in combat, one of the things you can do is look at the player and say, awesome, so you got the kill. How did you do it? Describe your kill to me. And when they give you the inevitable, 2 or 3 word answer, because it's gonna happen, which is, I chopped their arm off with my axe. Yeah, that's how we killed him. Right. Like that. You as the DM have a job to do. You take that 2 or 3 words and narrate the kill for them so that it looks super awesome to them in their head. So you can take that, I chopped their arm off, and you can say, Thornbrand with a great swing of his axe cleaves the arm off of the ogre, and you watch it fall to the ground, and his eyes go cold and dead, and he just slumps to the floor, staring vacantly off into the distance. So it's your job as a DM to make that kill sound fabulous. It will encourage them to do that kind of thing in the future. So maybe the next time you say, hey, describe your kill to me, maybe they'll come up with something awesome like that. You need to set the example as a dungeon master. This is how cool this can be. Try harder. It's really fun. Once you get them to kind of get out of their comfort zone a little bit in combat situations where they're more comfortable or at ease, then you can start branching out into other areas. What I've noticed is a lot of the people who get super into combat and killing things are also super into drinking. So when they're in the bar and they're like, yeah, I order some beer. You're like, okay, cool. So when you order your ale, the barkeep walks down to the end of the bar, pours a frothy mug of beer for you, and slides it to you down the bar. Do they catch it? Do they not? If they don't say they catch it, you can be like, dude, your beer just slid off the floor and shattered all across the ground. The barkeep is now looking at you like you're stupid. So he looks at you, turns around, pours you another mug of beer, and slides it down to you at the end of the bar. What do? Hopefully they catch it. That's kind of the whole point of this. And then if they catch the beer, you as the DM can look and say, hey, the barkeep gives you a little wink. Or the barkeep nods in acknowledgement. Okay. So I know a lot of what I just said has to do with the Dungeon Master. So if you're not the DM and you want to see other players roleplay at the table, what can you do? It's pretty much the same answer, guys. You as a player can do a lot of the same things. Set an example. So when you kill something, be like, yeah, Evelyn with a mighty draw of her bow releases the arrow and it sinks into his chest. And you watch him just crash to the ground with a mighty thud. So, you can do that too. It's entirely possible. Set an example. This is for all players at the table, not just the DM. You can set an example of role-playing and show other people that it can be fun. And it's interesting, it's engaging. Do it more, it's fantastic. You also as a player can do the same thing I said the DM can do. You can say, oh yeah, that's really cool. Sweet, go you, man. So how did you kill him? Just get really into it. Encourage them to describe things to you. Or even when a player does something odd, you can be like, hey Thornbrand, why'd you do that? And hopefully that will draw them out a little bit more. You're going to get a little bit more information about their backstory. Or maybe that forces them to think a little bit more about their backstory. Maybe that's not something that they had drawn up. This is their first time playing. This is their first character. They don't know what this game is. They think it's like a video game. Everything's already laid out for me. This is the clear path that I'm supposed to take, and no other. But D&D isn't like that. You have freedom to be whoever you want to be. So show that to them. I think that's about all that I've got, you guys, for how to get murder hobos to roleplay. If you have any other ideas, I would love to see them down in the comments below. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate that. And until next time, keep it rolling, adventurers.